Ladies and gents, we're playing more Shadowrun Returns. This is another YouTube exclusive Voice of Nick episode. We're searching around for stuff. We're also looking for haunted objects. It's always good. This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside you see several of the dead man's personal items. Inspect the toothbrush. The blue toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. Inspect the comb. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your hand stands on end. When you take it off its little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest hard. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You pocket the comb. Leave the locker. Okay then. Let's take a look at the computer here. The researcher's work cyber terminal has been left on, presumably by the Lone Star investigators. Read notes for case file 95. Case file 95. Federated Boeing jetliner, IDN 2305, corporate order Ares. The plane had several mechanical issues resulting in a mayday at 3:04 a.m. on June 17, 2053. 2:45 a.m., the pilot reported that the altimeter was reading in the negative values. 2:49 a.m., the co-pilot takes over the controls as the pilot leaves the cabin to investigate the rear of the plane. 2:58 a.m., the pilot cannot be contacted or located by a plane steward. 3:04 a.m., the co-pilot radios in a mayday. 3:12 a.m., the plane crashes into an empty field in western North Dakota. Read the notes for 96. Case file 96. Pratt & Whitney unmanned IDN 327, corporate order Ares. Summary redacted. Time redacted. Oh. Read nice for 98. File has been corrupted. Alright, I think I know which one we're looking for then. Read the researcher's private notes. The notes that appear on screen pertain to NTSB case file number 96, the crash of an Ares jetliner near the UCAS and Sioux Nation border. The crash is reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the researcher's notes to your PDA. Okay. So let's take a look for some more haunted items. We could also check about Officer Aguirre. What? If this was a corp hit, why'd they leave the evidence on the computer? Good catch. That information's probably worth a fortune if you found a buyer. Yeah, it's nice that you didn't tell me to give it to you. I would think that he would seize that. He's a nice guy to not do that. Oh, give me that. There's a large pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane seats. They could be discarded luggage or possibly the shoes worn by the occupants of the plane at the time of the crash. Let's dig through the pile. You find nothing interesting about the shoes in the pile. It's hard to say whether this is a heap of items and refuse recovered from a plane crash or is simply trash that hasn't been taken out yet. A sticky substance of some sort seems to have seeped through the trash pile, and your hands are quickly covered with this stuff. After searching for a minute, you unearth a handful of interesting items. Inspect the earring. The earring's made out of burnished steel, formed into the shape of a small salmon. An intense primal fear washes over you as you touch its surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. A dented lunchbox that's seen better days. You can barely make out the face of a grinning troll on the front. Surprisingly, there's a cred stick that's still functional. You slot it into your PDA and 200 new yen is added to your account. That's what I like to see. So now we have both haunted objects. Let's head back to the shaman. It feels as though if you have found enough objects. Yes, here they are. You hand her the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... What the hell is this? Officer Aguirre trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. This is a crime scene, officer, not some sailor's drum circle. Isn't it standard procedure to contact the next of kin? Ma'am, consider yourself contacted. Now get the hell out. Come on, if we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret. Or worse, something I'd enjoy. Oh, I gained 5 karma for that. You let that lady into a crime scene again, I'm calling Internal Affairs. Internal Affairs? I'm sure they'd love to talk to you. I love the little, like, dialogue things that happen outside of these dialogue things. That man is an ass. She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. But there's no helping it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect those items before those clods carted everything off. Can we still summon the spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they're anchored. We need to get back in there. Not looking good now, but do you have any plans for this evening? A little breaking and entering, perhaps? Under cover of darkness? You sure you're up for this? Well, it may be a rabbit hole, but I have to get to the bottom of it. Whatever their reasons, thank you. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find the kinds of people we need. Just smile. Good. I'll put up the money if you find the bodies. She produces a fistful of crumpled nuyen from inside a leather pouch, starts to count it, and then shoves the whole wad at you. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Here we go. So we do know that... Wait, how would I... Hold on. As you start to leave the warehouse, your comlink chirps and the face of Coyote pops on the screen. Coyote looks tense. Hoy, little Sammy, you in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by Lone Star, same old thing. I hear you. Her jaw sets. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squats. Read my world when I was growing up. Sounds nasty. Her brow furrows. It was, for all kinds of reasons. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers. Bad guys. They hooked him on high-amp dream chips and started using him for all sorts of dreck. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away, and then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since, trying to find him. I'm guessing you have a new lead? It's not a lead. Her face lights up. She's running hot, has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. So wait, does that mean that it's going to cancel this other mission, though? She's on her way now, so it's daytime. Let's assume that maybe it won't cancel this mission. You know the deal, Coyote. I work, I get paid. Her face falls. I got nothing, woman. Call it a favor? Sure. Maybe there's a way for me to come out ahead anyway. Thanks. I'll send you the address. See you soon. Okay, let's hope that we get to do the other mission as well. Coyote's Crusade. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of a building and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom of a rung of a fire escape ladder and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts her climb toward the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. Damn, I should have bought some better weapons. Thanks for meeting us, little Sammy. I owe you one. No sweat. I figured I could use the backup. Yeah, you never know what sort of firepower to expect in one of these BTL squats. She brightens. Oh, hey, listen, I got good news for you. You know Sam's sister, Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you're on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job. Thanks. She looks at you, her scarred face soft. Least I can do. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of these squats past the door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching the guards outside. and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, I don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. Alright, good. So they allow us to customize our guy first. If only I could have gone to the weapons store, though. We have 3 slots, and I haven't even filled the 2nd slot yet. Okay, well, physical damage resistance would be good. Ranged combat, we can't do any higher because our ranged combat is at 3. So if we do this, we'll get Overwatch. Let's do that. And then we can also do assault rifle, I guess. Or strength's not really needed. Throwing weapons, intelligence. Willpower. Charisma. Yeah, let's do assault rifles. What's this one? Deadeye. Increases chance to hit by 20%. Seems good. Alright, here we go. BTL Clocker. The orc looks twitchy, his eyes rolling in his head. He scans the 3 of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips, and nods throughout, as if going through some internal checklist. Hoi hoi, how you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it? She leans in, whispers in your ear. This guy's a clocker, trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You want to go on a ride? You sell BTLs, right? He grins a lopsided grin. Oh yeah, chumma, oh yeah. Better than life, definitely better. Dream chips, mind benders, stem stents, without peak limits, high octane intensity. What kind of rides can I go on? We got it all of it. We got it all. Yeah, what you want to do? You want to do some crime? You want to be bad? You want to hook you up? Don't roll that way? You want to be a hero? Be a hero. We got fairy tale Drek chummas you love. You name it. And you can slag and frag to your heart's content. That's the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging? Don't matter what the trip is as long as there's slagging involved, right? Coyote's eyes are hard, her pupils tight little pinpricks of hate. You do snuff too, don't you? The clocker looks around, more nervous now. Maybe, yeah, maybe, for the right price. You can feel it. What it's like to die. What it's like to kill. How does this place operate? How do I get in? Well, that's the best part. The best part. It's a lab. They test the new stuff here. The hottest Drek. You can place a special order and they'll make it happen. You can buy a pass card from the guy at the door. It'll get you in and out anytime you want. Then you can buy a beetle and slot right there. Our guys guard you while you're chipping. Safest way, chumma, safest way. Don't you think you're hurting people selling them this Drek? His eyes stop rolling. He's focused, on high alert. You want to step back off of that? You want to step way the hell back? This is sprawl biz, chumma. It's the biz of the people. And by the people. It's for the fragging people. So slot off with that unless you're looking to get hurt. Well, I'm stepping back. I just want to go in and see for myself. All right, then. All right, good. Go in and see my boy Charlie. He'll set you up with a pass card. You see Charlie. I like this guy. All right, we're going to see Charlie. Oh, damn. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Can I go? I can't go in that room. This is Concerned Woman. Let's talk to Concerned Woman. The woman is probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that Drek they're selling. BTLs are killers. Theirs most of all. You sound like you know from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you. No implant. Then her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I do. I know. Lost my husband, my son, my daughter. They use her to record. Tears stream down her face. Do you have a pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has. My son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. What kind of guards do they have on this place? She looks around, frightened, whispers. They're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza. Japanese mafia. Oh, man. How many and what kind of firepower? There's a guy on the door, Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough, blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. Coyote is amped, ready. 5 or 6. That's not so bad. We have surprise on our side. Any chip heads inside the lab? Yeah, all day, all night. And they can be dangerous, too. Chip heads dangerous? Once someone's chips, they can send them any program they want. Make them do whatever. Turn them into horrors, killers, anything. We're looking for a kid named Gino. Know him? Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker. Trades in time for chips. Like their little errand boy. I saw him go in there this morning. Hasn't come out, so I imagine he's riding a dream chip. Gotta go. Alright, ladies and gents, this is it. We're about to go in there. Very likely guns a-blazing. But that's going to happen on the next one. Thank you everybody for joining the show. If you're not already, then make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. You'll see these episodes of Shadowrun Returns come out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.